Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the world you trusted never really existed, that the systems meant to protect you were already outdated, that while people slept, something learned how to move faster than law, faster than morality, faster than regret. In 2011, investigators felt it before they could explain it. Crime statistics were rising, but the streets were quiet. No dealers standing on corners, no cash being passed hand to hand, no obvious violence. Yet emergency rooms were filling. Families were losing sons and daughters. Money was moving in massive amounts, but no one could see where it was going. It felt like chasing smoke. And the more they searched, the more they realized something invisible had replaced something physical. By the time they understood that, they were already years behind. Beneath the internet, most people know, another world was quietly forming. It was not loud, it did not announce itself. It waited. This world did not care who you were in real life. Your age, your job, your past. There were no faces, no voices, no real names, only usernames, encrypted messages, and digital wallets. And at the center of it all was a strange, new currency most people ignored at the time. Bitcoin. People told themselves it was safer because it was invisible. They believed anonymity meant protection. They didn't realize invisibility also meant no one could save them. The website was called Silk Road, and it felt unsettlingly normal. Clean design, clear rules, customer support. People convinced themselves this wasn't crime, that no one was forced, that no one was hurt. But addiction does not care about design, and overdose does not care about intention. The man behind it all did not look like a criminal. Ross William Ulbricht was quiet, intelligent, and deeply convinced he was doing the right thing. He told himself he was creating freedom, a place without violence, a place without coercion, a place where people could choose. He believed governments caused harm. He believed free markets reduced suffering. He believed code was neutral, but intention does not limit impact. And once the system grew beyond him, his beliefs no longer mattered. What mattered was scale, and scale does not feel guilt. Bitcoin changed everything. For the first time, money could disappear forever. No bank to reverse it, no fraud department, no second chance. Victims would later describe the same moment, watching numbers vanish, feeling their chest tighten, knowing nothing could undo it. Silk Road grew faster than anyone expected. Strangers trusted strangers because the system told them to. Ratings replaced judgment. Escrow replaced caution. Trust became automatic. And when trust becomes automatic, people stop thinking. Inside the FBI, frustration turned into fear. They could see the damage clearly, but they could not reach it. Every arrest led to encrypted silence. Every seized computer revealed nothing useful. Every lead ended in code they could not break. Agents began to realize they were not chasing people anymore. They were chasing systems designed to survive failure. And systems do not panic, they adapt. When Ross was arrested in 2013, the world celebrated. A library, an open laptop, a clean ending. But behind closed doors, agents felt dread because they knew the truth. This wasn't the end. It was proof that the system worked. After Silk Road fell, something worse happened. Nothing stopped. Markets multiplied, not slowly, instantly. Each one copied what worked. Each one removed what failed. Each one became colder, faster, and more efficient. People stopped asking who was behind the screen. They stopped wondering if it was safe. They only asked one question: how much can I make? And every time someone clicked confirm, the system grew stronger. Law enforcement changed tactics. They stopped rushing. They started waiting. They watched people trust platforms that would betray them. They watched greed overpower fear. They watched victims walk willingly into traps. Waiting felt wrong. But rushing had already failed. Dark web markets became machines, automated, efficient, emotionless. Crime no longer needed criminals, just participation. And participation was endless. Alphabet became the largest of them all. Millions moved every day. Lives touched across continents. Its founder believed he was untouchable. Luxury dulled his caution. Comfort erased discipline. Arrogance always leaves evidence. When Alphabet collapsed, panic spread instantly. People didn't fear justice. They feared loss. Withdrawals failed. Links broke. Scammers moved faster than ever. Trust shattered in seconds. Some victims never told anyone what happened. They were embarrassed. They felt stupid. They blamed themselves. Entire life savings vanished in seconds. Money meant for college, money meant for retirement, money meant for emergencies that never came. People sat alone staring at screens, refreshing pages, hoping it was a mistake. It never was. There was no bank to call, no fraud department, no human voice on the other end, just silence, and the slow realization that everything was gone. Dream Market felt like stability. People wanted to believe again. They ignored warnings, they ignored doubt. Hope is dangerous when paired with desperation. Over time, scams became quieter and more personal. They no longer relied on technology alone. They relied on people. Messages felt friendly, conversations felt real, advice felt thoughtful and patient. Trust was built slowly, day by day, message by message. People didn't feel tricked. They felt chosen. And when the money was finally sent, it wasn't stolen violently. It was given willingly. That realization is what hurts the most. Every collapse followed the same rhythm: hope, trust, greed, silence. Crypto did not change human nature. It removed consequences for those who exploit it. When Dream Market disappeared, there was no chaos, just emptiness. People refreshed pages, stared at screens, realized it was over, again and again. Today, scams don't hide in the dark web. They hide in messages, in relationships, in promises whispered slowly over time. The technology changed. The manipulation did not. Crypto did not create evil. It removed friction. And when friction disappears, harm accelerates. The dark web never died. It learned. It adapted. It became quieter. And somewhere right now, someone is being convinced, not aggressively, not loudly, but patiently, that this time is different, that this person can be trusted, that this opportunity is safe. By the time doubt appears, it will already be too late. Before you click a link, pause. Before you trust a promise, slow down. Before you send money, ask yourself why the pressure feels urgent. Scams don't succeed because people are foolish. They succeed because they are patient, because they sound reasonable, because they arrive when people are tired, hopeful, or afraid. If something asks you to act quickly, step away. If someone promises certainty, question it. If an opportunity needs secrecy, walk away. Protect your time. Protect your trust. Because once money leaves your wallet, it does not come back. Stay curious. Stay cautious. And never let silence make decisions for you. If this story stayed with you, like and subscribe for more stories like this.